Texans are charged with 4 counts of abandoning or endangering a child. 37-year-old Aaron Adcock and 29-year-old Jessica Razor, both from Cushing, were arrested by Rusk County Sheriff's deputies. Investigators with the Nacogdoches County Sheriff's Office say they discovered extremely unsanitary and unsafe conditions where the two were housing children. The house did not have running water or indoor plumbing, extremely unsanitary food storage, and excessive amounts of animal waste inside. The children have been taken together to another home.